This video is the product of the Functional Cranial Release Research Institute. For difficult neurologic conditions that no one seems to have answers for, visit functionalcranialrelease.com. Palatal myoclonus is a rare neurologic condition that results in uncontrolled contraction or spasm of the soft palate and throat, along with head pressure and clicking noise and intense pain in the ears. Conventional medicine has no answers for this condition, leaving palatal myoclonus sufferers to live with this horrible disease.
So in May of 2012, I hit my head on a concrete ledge in our back patio. I stood up, I was bent over and I stood up and I just really whacked my head and I saw stars and heard this noise in my head. And I just sat down and it throbbed, but and there wasn't any breakage of the skin or anything. I thought, well, it'll just go away. I really whacked my head. And so the next day, I was eating some Brazil nuts, and I'm not normally allergic to them, but as soon as I ate them, I felt like one went up into my nose, and it just started throbbing, and then I started hearing this click in my mouth, and it just the clicking never stopped.
And you had a difficult time finding a diagnosis for that, didn't you?
Yes, it was in August of this year that I finally got it. After 3 ENTs, a TMJ dentist, they finally sent me to a neurosurgeon, and he diagnosed me with palatal myoclonus. And first he said, well, he'd give me some kind of epilepsy drug, but I don't have epilepsy. Mm-hmm. So he said, well, I'm going to try to get you into Mayo Clinic. Then he tried to do that, and I do have an appointment December 12th. I'm hoping to cancel.
Mm-hmm. Functional cranial release is using specific endo-nasal balloon inflations, which release deep connective tissue adhesions and also stimulate the brain in a unique way to reverse palatal myoclonus. Had this a year and a half. Okay, so we're going to do the left first. Straight up in front of you. Turn your head to the right. Deep breath in. Hold it. It'll be a big release here. There we go.
It's just a little, feeling of pressure, but it feels good. Feels like, it's open up there.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a lot better. My palatal myoclonus, I believe, is gone. I have so much more energy since I don't have my palate going crazy. My son said this morning, Mom, you look so vibrant today. I'm like, well, it feels great not to be in chronic pain continually. I mean, it's just relief. And the strain of having that continually. There were some days I just, I said, they shoot horses, don't they? So I put her out of her pain. It just was so wearing, debilitating. And I know on the website, some lady that had it too. Gosh, if I knew her name, I'd tell her to come here. Oh my gosh, she's like on antidepressants and just lost her social life, and everything. It's very debilitating to have that constant wear and noise in your head and just the pulling constantly. My mouth burned continually. Mm-hmm. First of all, your email was very encouraging to me. It was the first encouraging thing that I, heard from this. Everywhere else, it's like, well, this is very rare, and the treatments that were used for it are not too exciting to me, getting Botox shot in the roof of my mouth or taking epilepsy drugs when I don't have epilepsy. Your Larissa is awesome, just so kind, and got me all my appointments right away, and of course you are awesome. And the first day, I couldn't believe that it stopped. I mean, it hasn't stopped for 1.5 years. And it's like, what a relief. And so I can't say, there's not enough words to thank you. There's just not.
You're welcome.
I don't know how even to express that. Thank you.
It's enough thanks
Oh.
to see you getting better. That's really
Thank you.
plenty.
It's wonderful. I mean, the people need to know about this.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a bunch of brochures with me.
Hi, this is Dr. John. Thanks for joining me. If you or a loved one suffers from difficult neurologic conditions that no one seems to have answers for, send them to functionalcraniorelease.com. You can contact me by phone or email me at askdrjl@gmail.com. And remember, if healing is possible, consider it to be within your reach. Bye for now.
Functionalcraniorelease.com